Yep.
Okay, today I'm going to show you and demonstrate to you creating a heap, making a max heap, and then we're going to take that max heap and do a heap sort with it. So it's your job this week to either do what I'm doing and make a video of it and upload it to YouTube or to the website or however you're going to get that into me, or you can take and do it all by hand on paper and then submit it that way. So it's your choice, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you. So what I've created here is a diagram of the tree of what we're going to do, and this was like a priority queue, except this is our heap. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it into a max heap first. So our largest value is going to be up here at A0. Notice that each one of these is represented by an array value. So starting with A0 here, then A position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then all the way up through 14, which is down here. So to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to start to create the max heap by starting in the lower left-hand corner. And notice that I didn't fill in A14, and that's okay. Remember, when you are creating your heap, that you start at the top level and work your way down, going from left to right. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to decide, is G larger than I, or is it not? So I is larger than G, so I'm going to rotate their positions. And then I'm going to work my way across here. Is R larger than both V and N? No, it's not, and I'm going to take the larger one, which is V, and I'm going to move it up here. Work my way across here. Is U larger than both N and L? Yes, it is. Is K larger than these? No, so I'm going to take the larger one, which is T, bring it up here. So right now, every one of these is larger than the row down here. So I'm going to keep working my way, starting with here now. Is V or I larger than A? Of course it is, so I'm going to move the V up here, move the A down. Now, when I do this, I need to continue to work my way down, because notice now that A is no longer larger than the R and the M. So I need to take the larger of these two values so it works its way down, as long as the parent remains larger than both children. So I did the V. Now I'm going to come over here, and a U is larger, so I'm going to move that here, and then I got to make sure that this is the largest one, which it's not, so I have to move the larger of these two values up to here. Only have one left to do, so the S. Is the S larger than both the U and the V? No, it's not larger than either one, so I'm going to take the largest one and put it up here. Now the S needs to work its way down if it has to, but S is already larger than R and I, so I don't need to go any farther at this point. We now have a max heap. Every parent is larger than both of its children. It doesn't really matter that an I here is larger than another value over here. It's just, is the parent larger than the two small children? Now we're actually going to do the heap sort. So you create a max heap first. So to create a sort, what we're going to do is we're going to take the largest value and remove it from here and put it down into the largest value in the array. So the V comes down here, and we take this position and bring it up here. Now notice that the G is in the wrong spot now. So again, we want to reheap this so that the largest value is here. So what's larger, the U or the S? The U is larger, so it moves up here. And then we keep to move this down. T is larger than the N, brings it down, and the K is larger than the G, so it moves down. So we've reheaped everything. This one is now in the sorted position. I no longer want to do anything with that value. I'm now going to take the next value and bring it up here. So U should be the next largest value. And I'm going to reheat the M. So the M is going to switch with a T, and then MN comes here, and M is larger than both of those. So I'm ready to take the next value. So the next value is T, bring it here. And A, of course, is not the largest value, so I need to move the largest value up. A, and then R. Now notice when I get to this point, I don't want to switch with these because these three are already in sorted position. I'm going to leave these alone and not touch them now. I'm going to take my next largest value and bring it down here. So the S comes here. Now I'm going to take the values and heap it back down again, and then the I moves back up here. Notice every single time that this value in A of 0 ends up being the largest value in the tree that I haven't yet sorted. And that's so that we can bring it down here and put it in its next spot. Resort that back down. The N comes back up here. K, L, M. M is larger. And the L, again, these are already sorted, so I don't want to move them anymore. Move my next value down. Resort this. So M comes up here, G comes down here. G, K, L, and then don't move. Take my next margin down, keep moving. So E comes back, L, E, J, K here. Aha, so I'm finished the bottom row, that's all sorted. Notice that it's a nice sorted order here. And now I'm going to bring my next largest value down into the next row, all the way on the right. And reheat back down. G, go to the G. Bring the K down here now. And then, I know your alphabet really well when you're done with this. Again, don't move those. Take my largest value, move it here. And G is larger, so D comes down here. And E is larger than D. That one's already sorted. I gotta be careful not to move that one. Take my next largest value, move it up here. And that gets sorted up to here. E gets my next largest spot, which is now here. I'm going to rotate the D and the A, and then I'm going to take my largest value and put it here, which leaves that, and it's now sorted. A, D, E, G, I, K, L, they're in sorted order. All done.